5. That looks good. That looks good. And that's good too. All right, minimize that. Pop that open. Move this. Excuse me. Open this. Pop this open. Yeah, I've been waiting for food to finish cooking, really, but it's like cooking super slowly. It was quite a big piece of chicken, so it's actually still not quite done yet, but that's quite all right. Oh, wow. Amari Cooper's back with COVID. Or back from COVID, rather. Hold this open. There we go. That was weird. Open it up super slow. There we are. Yeah, the MLB's about to go into a lockout, though. That's kind of explains the split title of this. It would appear baseballs are But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well tonight. It's a bit chilly. It's 40 degrees up here, so it's a little warmer than it has been, but it's still fucking freezing to me. I don't play around with this kind of weather. Kenny Vaccaro's retiring. I didn't even think he was on a team, was he? Was he even playing on the Titans like right now? I know that's where he's usually that's where he usually was, but I don't even think he was on the team, was he? It's cool he's launching an esports thing. But I feel like the only reason he's actually retiring is because everyone's just like, well, I mean, how much does Kenny Vaccaro even like have left? I don't know. Seems like that's really not that big a deal. Yeah, isn't that weird how there's this weird message in Bills media and like amongst the Bills themselves that they like are like, we're the underdogs in this game. It's like, no, every single line has you as the favorites. Like just because a lot of people are picking against you guys because of very obvious reasons with your run defense doesn't mean you're like the underdog. Like most odds makers have them as like a easy favorite. It's going down though. So obviously bettors are kind of going, oh, wait a minute, what? But gotta remember, Mac is a rookie. Bills should be favored in this game. So the way I look at it anyway, right? Like when you're a team of veterans that just won the division, or at least a team that's a little older than the Patriots would be in terms of at least your quarterback, receiving core, you've got more experience with everybody together. You would think that they should and are favored, but I don't know. If anyone's not talking, yeah, this is a weird. Why are these streams all dead lately? What the hell's going on? Videos are performing well, so I don't know what's going on. I guess people just don't want to watch me stream anymore, really. Well, I'll give it a few minutes, and if no one shows up, I'll just end the stream again. I'm gonna do nothing to nobody. That's boring as shit. Well, I don't know. What do you guys? If anyone's, no one's really listening, so no one's saying anything. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll just close that out. Hello? Well, yeah, I don't know. Is there anything to talk about? No, I guess not. No one has anything to discuss. This is pretty fucking boring, I'll be honest. There's like 10 other things I could be doing right now, I'll be honest. So if anyone there, if not, I'm probably just going to dip. There's several other things I could be doing right now. We'll give it a few minutes. What the fuck is this garbage? I don't give a shit about VPNs. It's fucking garbage. It's stupid as shit. Protect your... Everyone thinks they're so important. Like, I gotta protect... But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if anyone can even hear anything like at this point. This is boring as shit. Well, all right, I guess then. No one's here to say anything, and I guess I don't really know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, there's just nobody here. Nobody saying anything, doing anything. This is I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, fun. It's been a fun start. 7 minutes or 8 minutes of nobody fucking saying anything. This is an awful stream. It's been the last 2 streams I've done. This is exactly the same way, where it's just like, well, what's the fucking point? Like, I have other shit I could just do. But I'll give it like a couple more minutes and we'll see if anyone even shows up. If not, I'll just take off. It's weird is all these people want like mods and shit, and it's just like, well, nobody comes to the channel. Why would any of you get a mod? Like, in fact, I'm just gonna go delete a bunch of them. Like, well, nobody watches the power ranking. Yeah, we could look at power rankings, I guess. Is there anyone in particular to look at? What's up, Jacob? Yeah, let's go in here. I'm getting rid of a bunch of fucking mods. I don't need half these people as mods. He doesn't come to the channel anymore. I haven't seen this person in forever. ESPN has one. Yeah, we can go look at ESPN. That person doesn't come to the channel anymore. This person doesn't either. Yeah, I lift anyone who still somewhat shows up. All right. Can't wait for January. What's in January? Yeah, we'll look. Oh shit. Oh shit, what the fuck? NFL. Where's the power rankings? Oh, there it is. You're going to see your Steelers play the Browns? Oh, that'd be a pretty good game. Let's just pause that and scroll down. Let's just scroll fast. All right, let's start at 32 and work our way up. Hopefully it's a good one. It should be. Usually Browns and Steelers is pretty good. Yeah, the team has to learn how not to lose. Yeah, the Lions are ranked 32, I think, to the surprise of almost absolutely nobody. Sadly. Poor Detroit. Hate to see the Steelers like this. Yeah, they're in a bad shape. All right, Houston's going to be number 31. Yeah, Lions are several bad teams worth. Yeah, they were 29, but they dropped down a couple more to 31. Jaguars stayed at 30. That's all right. Jaguars' offense has gotten significantly worse, and it wasn't great in the first 6 weeks either. They're averaging a league worst 11.4 points per game and have managed just 283 yards in their past 5 games. Holy shit. Lions have a better record than the entire... Yeah, 3-1 versus 0-4. It's very good. That's a good observation. Hilarious to think about. Yeah, the Jaguars... The Lions might actually be able to beat the Jaguars if they played each other. Like, if these two teams went head-to-head, I'd actually put... I'm pretty sure the Lions would beat them. The Lions can actually somewhat play defense every so often. The Lions might win that game like 10 or 6-0. Like, it'd be some crazy shit, but they'd probably win it. 3-0 on a walk-off field goal would be the craziest game of the year. If only we could petition that to happen. What's now? Yeah, like 56.6 yards a game. That's crazy to think about. Only 173 of those are passing yards. And remember, most of those came against when they played the Bills. You have to think about that. They put up like 63 running yards against the Bills. So like half of that almost came probably squarely against Buffalo. So there's some really bad games in there for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, yeah, and it's all chunk plays. It's all like 3 big plays where everything else is like 1 yard at a time, and then they'll go for like 13 yards, and the offense and their fans' hearts explode from excitement. They're like, oh, shit, 13 yards. That's something. All right, New York Jets. Yeah, there's not really much there in that one. Let me do something here. I'm curious. Steelers playbook, basically, yeah. Something similar to that. All right. Let's see here. Then we'll go to the Seattle Seahawks at number 28. Ooh, dude, boy, Seattle's fallen. Ranked down here with the shitter teams, with the Jets, Jaguars, Texans, and Lions, and the Seahawks. Sheesh. Then the Chicago Bears at 27. That makes quite a bit of sense. The New York Giants at 26 sounds like they're, a little bit, yeah, that's bad. Where the Seahawks are, that's a fall. The fact that the Seahawks are in there with the bottom four teams is quite the precipitous drop for this team. Russell Wilson probably should have just stayed on the injured list. It definitely seems like he rushed back way the fuck too soon. Throws are garbage. It's just nothing's improved from him. Do the Giants have a chance to beat the Dolphins? They could, but if the Dolphins defense plays the way it's been playing, then probably not. Like, it's the Giants just don't have the offensive ability to like overcome that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, it's important for everything. Like, even when you like, it's just like it's such an essential finger on your like throwing hand for anyone throwing a football. Just right on there is all the like the pressure and shit. Um, yeah, the Giants here at 26. Who's number 25? Oh, the Falcons. There you go, Atlanta. Hey, they're almost 500, and they're like a borderline playoff team right now. Then you got the Panthers, who are ranked one game ahead of them, which is kind of weird because I think the Falcons just beat them, didn't they? But hey, whatever. And losing Christian McCaffrey. Oh, they dropped from 24 to 19. Okay, never mind then. All right, I was gonna say they should have dropped, but they did. They were at 19 last week. Philly goes down 2 to 23. Makes sense. Washington goes up 1 from 23 to 22. Look at Washington making moves. Here come the football team yet again. Miami Dolphins up 4 spots to 21. Man, the way that they just want NFL to be good. It is second in the NFL. The Dolphins are in defensive EPA over the last 4 weeks, trailing only the Patriots. Sounds like something familiar Dolphins fans are always used to hearing. Trailing only New England. All right, let's go to 20. The New Orleans Saints. They're down 2 spots. They're getting a little healthier back. But like, what's up, Kenny? So we'll see how this all plays out for them this week, especially against the Cowboys team that's got a little COVID worries. The Steelers are down 2 spots to 19, which isn't the best. They're slowly free falling out of the top 20. Taysom's dealing with the foot. I know he's starting. I think they're starting Taysom at quarterback regardless. He's expected to make I think first start. The Vikings have fallen 2 spots to 18, but now that they're under 500 again, expect Kirk Cousins to just destroy the Lions. I don't think he's that hurt. I think it's just like a foot like thing, like you described it as like a foot like type. The Browns have fallen all the way this season down to 17. Yeesh. Another bad week. They could be in the shitter department. We'll see about that. Red Wings won. That's good. Who's this? Oh wow, the Chargers have dropped all the way from 11 down to 16. Jeez. Sheesh. 1 week they're great, then next week they're awful. They beat Philadelphia, then they lose to Minnesota, then they beat Pittsburgh, and then they lost to the Broncos. Seems like they're on that back and forth every other win thing. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Kirk Cousins needs the Lions right now. So yeah, this is Chargers have a huge drop out of the top 15, and they get the Broncos have the biggest leap up. Look at this, from 22 all the way to 15. Sheesh. The Broncos are 6-0 when the quarterbacks are under center, 50-50 as compared with the shotgun. That's kind of interesting. So it needs to just run the shit out of it. And so that's an interesting stat. As well as averaging just over 30 rushing attempts, they also have all of their pass completions of at least 40 yards on the season in those games. The team is 0-5 when it lines up in the shotgun most of the time and runs the ball on average. So they need to run it. What the fuck? Why aren't they just running the shit out of it then? Like, you guys have running backs. Run the ball. You literally are almost unbeatable when you set it up. Yeah, Denver's hard to figure out. They're a much better team than they look. Wow, the Raiders had to win one game, and they jumped 6 spots from 20 all the way back up to 14. They were looking for any opportunity to get this team back into the good lights, into the good graces. But they did look a lot better against the Cowboys than they have, so. At 13, they have the Indianapolis Colts, who fell out of the top 10 to number 13. Give the Colts a team with a losing record, and they likely won't have a difficult time winning. Have them face a team with a winning record, and things are drastically different. Yeah, that sums up the Colts. Yeah, they're going to. I think Teddy Bridgewater's hurt right now. I'm not sure about that, though. The San Francisco 49ers knocking on the door of the top 10 at number 12. They go up 2 spots from 14. So they're coming back. Here come the 49ers. Better look out for them. At number 11, down, 7 spots from the number 4. So the Rams fell out of the top 10 with their recent play of losing 4 straight and having a worse record than the Lions this last month. Switch 49ers and Colts. The 49ers are 6-5. They're playing pretty good. But yeah, the Rams, though, this is starting to get bad. They're 1-4 against teams with winning records and 6-0 against everybody else. So they're 7-4 overall, which that adds up. That sounds like a Matthew Stafford team, basically. We can beat the bad ones, but give us a good team, and it's a question mark. All right, let's go to the top 10. These are your 5 top 10 teams. These are the best of the best, I would say. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? Yeah, the Rams are just, I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, we got the Cowboys. They're down 5 spots. They were at number 5, so they fell out of the top 5 this week. But they are number 10, so they're holding in as a top team. Makes sense. Let's see if their defense can kind of get back into its groove that it was earlier in the season. But if they don't, it'll be quite hard on them. Oh shit! Into the top 10 for the first time all season. Look who it is. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just chilling. Stream started off really slow and boring, and I was like, ugh. There's like 2 people in here. No one was saying nothing. Like I said, it's never the amount of viewers. It's more like the quietness that's like unsettling. It's just like I don't really want to. People don't even want to chit-chat. It's boring. Yeah, I agree with the Bengals sliding into the top 10 in this week's power ranking. That seems right. They seem like they're a top team. Yeah, I don't. Are they still hurt? What's the cause of concern? Yeah. All right. Let's go to the Tennessee Titans. They drop all the way from number 3 to number 8. Well, that's going to do it when you have a number of your star players out. Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, and Bud Dupree. I believe those guys are out for a minute. And when you have that many people out, it's kind of hard to, to win games with that. I think so too, Russ. I have the Saints winning as well. What do we got? Buffalo Bills. Oh shit! The Bills re-enter the top 10. They go up 5 spots from number 12. They are 7-4. Well, the rating hasn't changed that much because the Bills haven't defeated a big-time opponent outside of a Week 5 win versus the Chiefs. Kind of a true statement. Buffalo has not been able to stack wins since the beginning of October. The offense needs to establish more of its identity and show that it can be effective game after game. That's kind of rough for them. Pats versus Tampa, the Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan. All right. Number 6, the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't really see how the fuck they're so high rated, but and they're kind of soft and you can push them around. Yeah, without the Bills yeah, that's going to be a problem. Trey White, because now against the run, against the Patriots who are going to run it, they have to use their safeties in the run defense. And if that starts happening, the Patriots can just start using play action and go into like Hunter Henry or Myers or Bourne and kind of really start messing with the team that, only really has Micah Hyde and Jordan Poole or something like that. They're other really good safeties. They have a set of good safeties, but if they got to use them in the run or only one of them in the pass, then it kind of complicates things for them against a very good running team in New England. Mac Jones will have another game like he did against Tennessee if they start doing that, if not worse. Yeah, the Bills got it brutal. They got the Patriots, Bucks, and Patriots, I believe. The Patriots don't have it any easier either, right? They have to go Buffalo, Colts, Buffalo, I believe. But the Patriots get a bye in between all that. So, all right, yeah, Chiefs here. Makes sense. They've been winning. Their offense is slowly starting to get better. Not really. The Colts are incredibly overrated. The Bills literally have to play a guy that they're 33-5 against or 33-3 against lifetime. They have the potential to lose 3 straight. Like the Colts literally haven't beaten a team with a 500 record this year. They don't other than the Bills. Like I think that's their only good win of the season for Indy this year. You know what I mean? They're like a super inconsistent football team. The Colts are, and they certainly play better against bad teams. And if Wentz is going to turn the ball over, we'll win. Like if they turn the ball over the way Wentz does, we'll just win by default. I would say playing Tampa's way harder than playing Indy. I'm just saying. Just because Buffalo got the shit kicked out of them by them doesn't mean the Patriots will. Do we get to play the Jaguars? Or did we not get scheduled to play them somehow? Because that'd be some bullshit. Do we get to play Jacksonville too? Everyone else in the division gets to play against the goddamn Jaguars. Do we get to? I'd be pissed off if we didn't get to play Jacksonville. I want to beat the dog shit out of them. It's an easy dub. If you play 2-eye safety against the Patriots know how to play Josh Allen. So you turned your computer off. Oh fuck. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Not much really to say about the Chiefs here. As long as they keep playing good on defense, they're gonna be really hard to stop. The Patriots slide 4 spots into the top 5. Look at the Patriots, man. So inspirational. New England has won 6 straight games. Yeah. After week 6, when they were 2-4, they were minus 3 in turnover differential. Now they are plus 10 on the season, the second best in the NFL. Basically, what changed is the Patriots stopped turning the ball over and started winning a shitload of games. Week 17. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll destroy Jacksonville. That'll be funny. So yeah, it's nice to see the Patriots back into the top 5 of power rating. Rightfully where they belong is one of the top defenses in the leagues and one of the top running games with one of the best rookie quarterbacks. This is a good team set up for the future, as I tried to tell everybody. But I think when the Patriots beat a team, then the team loses the next game, too. Yeah, it's hilarious. Is the type defender in terms of yards allowed? Huh? Our defense is designed around giving up yards. I know that sounds like a really dumb defensive idea to have, but we get turnovers like in like deep in our own zone. Oh, is like the top defender in terms of yards. Yeah, JC's crazy. Regardless of that, yeah, we give up a lot of yards, but it's more like a bend don't break thing. But yeah, JC's been crazy. I really hope we pay that guy. But I got a bad feeling we're not going to, but I hope I'm wrong. How are the Ravens higher than us? They're like the luckiest team in the AFC. It's kind of horse shit, but okay. I feel like this is the only one where I'm like, how did that game last week move them up 4 spots? What about their play last week made you go, oh, yeah, this is definitely the fourth best team in the NFL right now? They're just very, very lucky. Have a good night, Eddie. You know, where he's just like, well, I don't really see it, but I mean, yeah, I like the Ravens. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Lamar and everything, and I think they're a top 10 team, but they're also wildly lucky. Yeah, Bill decided to change it up. You know, he had a refuel. He had to rebuild the team up. Cupboards got bare, and we needed some more fucking shit in it. And so he went and spent a whole bunch of money, refilled the cupboards. Everything's good. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. Ravens just seem very lucky to be in that spot. Tampa Bay goes up 3 spots. Jeez, the top 5 really moved up. Tampa Bay moves up 3 spots to number 3. Yeah, literally, that's all the Browns had to do to win. They had 4 turnovers on Lamar, and the motherfuckers lost that game. As a Bucs fan, the fan base is getting worried about the injury to AB. Yeah, you guys will be all right come playoff time. I think he'll be healthy for that run. But like, yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned as well. It's like, what the hell's going on with AB? Because he was supposed to be back by now. Why the hell didn't he have to go on IR? That's kind of horseshit. Hopefully that doesn't result in any trouble for Tampa Bay in the future. Without I guess they don't have to put him on IR if they don't want to, but like, probably would have been a pretty good idea to. MLB owners have voted unanimously to institute a lockout. I'm not a fan of mobile quarterbacks. It's way more fun to watch a quarterback make throws to the ball rather than tucking the ball and just. I don't disagree, Tom, but I also think it's good if the quarterback does have that ability to run, right? Yeah, AB's just needlessly taking up a roster. It's like, what the fuck? We could have tried someone else in here, like. We could have fucking probably signed in. I don't know who. Hey, AB, if you've been injured, we could have signed Odell motherfucking Beckham if you would have said something. which Odell probably, but he wouldn't got no action. I think Odell already got hurt out in Los Angeles. They already had to get him X-rays and shit. They're like, damn, he's already hurt. So it just kind of seems like you don't want to really. Seems like that guy just literally cannot stay healthy. But yeah, Tampa at 3 seems about right. 2 is the Cardinals. They dropped 1. Which means that. God damn it. That means the Packers are number 1. Oh, that sucks. It's a weird way to spell New England Patriots. Oh, he got misdiagnosed. Well, that'd make a little bit more sense. Odell kept grabbing at his lower back. Yeah. I mean, he clearly was injured. Packers, you think so, Kenny? I don't know. They're good. But I don't think they'd beat the Patriots, to be honest with you. The goat of what? Just goats? Like actual the animal? I don't think so. Like LeBron is the GOAT. Yeah, you're right about that. The league's making up his COVID test. Like, he's clearly not actually got the COVID. They're lying. The league's just trying to get LeBron out of the league. I'll be right back. I have to check on my chicken. Yeah, it was like the Michael Jordan retiring thing. Cardinals are number one. I do think the Cardinals are the best team. Yeah, the Packers are winning a lot of very close games, and I wonder how that'll translate come playoff time. I'm just very curious about some of the way the Packers are winning these games. Like, they're a very good team, and they'll win a lot of games, but I'm wondering what they look like in the playoffs. Hmm? I'm saying you did, yeah. If AJ Green turns around, you lose that game probably. Let's be honest about that last play at the game. That was a game where AJ Green for some reason just didn't turn around. Even though the ball, if he would have just went, he'd have caught it. It was one of those ones where he was in front of everybody. Like, oh yeah, the Bucks are the worst team to match up for Green. If they have to play the dude, if you're a Packers fan and you got to play the Bucks again, I would punch something. Yeah, whenever the guy controlling AJ Brown in the simulation just dropped it, they just like their controller died. Playoffs. I'm talking. That guy's voice is hilarious. Was that Jim Mora? I know it's crazy. You guys remember Brian Kelly? You know Brian Kelly, the shitlord coach who's leaving Notre Dame hilariously for LSU and is doing so in just the greatest asshole fashion, I will say. Calling a meeting at 7 a.m. that lasts for 4 minutes. Oh, what a genuine piece of shit Brian Kelly is. Hilarious. And good people to do it to. A bunch of shitlord cat. I don't like Catholics, so fuck Notre Dame. They feel like a Catholic school, and I don't know why. I don't think they are, but like, you know, ugh. I just don't like Notre Dame. But when Brian Kelly, at one point, he was the head coach of the Central Michigan Chippewas, right? For quite some time. I forgot the years. I believe it was during the when Antonio Brown was a player here, and like a weird time. Might have been just more during the early Lefevre days. I can't quite recall. I was quite young. Do you know who two of his assistants were? And I didn't even know about it. Some probably not as bald-headed dude named Robert Salah, whoever the fuck that is, and Matt Leffler. I don't know who the hell these guys are, but they probably never Never really went on to do much, did they? Really, that's crazy, isn't it? That a couple losers were once graduate assistant coaches at this school. I don't even know Robert Salah went to this. I think he's just a GA here. Yeah, see? Apparently, though, what he did was there was like a coach's party or something, and he made him, okay. He went to Michigan State, Central Michigan in 2004. Damn, it was so bad for him for that 1 year. He's never going to forget how bad it was with Brian Kelly. Graduate assistant work, Kenny. I think he got a graduate degree so he could keep coaching. Very common thing a lot of coaches do. I could do that. I'm tempted. I want to kind of. Like, I should just go be a GA coach, a graduate assistant. But I want to help with coaching. We'd institute the dirty offense. It's almost unbeatable. What up, Spider? How you doing? My qualifications to be a coach. I'll just start drawing plays, and they'll be like, "Holy shit! Whoa, what? Did the Red Sox just trade? Really? They traded Jackie Bradley Jr.? Yeah, I'm very good at Madden. I call some crazy plays. I have some good offense. It's called the dirty offense. Um, my buddies tell me I should be a play caller one day. Um, no, I don't think so. I think the AFC around them's too good. Plus, I think they've literally beaten the Ravens. That's the only good team they've beaten in their little win streak. Oh, Jackie got traded to the Red Sox. Wait, what? Wait, no. How? You said that wrong then. Kenny, what you said wrong. You said Hunter Renfrow has been acquired. Oh, from Boston. Okay, I read that right now. Who traded for Renfrow? The Dodgers? No. Who the fuck has Jackie Bradley Jr.? Brewers? Oh, it was the Brewers. Okay. Hmm. That makes sense. It's a good trade. Yeah, they played like Cam Newton and like fucking the Texans and the fucking. I mean, if you consider those good wins, more power to you. But you know, hmm. All right. I don't think so. No, it'd be cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just gonna repeat yourself. I'll just get rid of you, dude. Yeah. Ignore that question. They're just repeating shit. Just saying that the Dolphins making the playoffs is one of the most statistically impossible scenarios. I think they're still in it, right? Like they're still like in it, but it's like there's some crazy shit that has to happen for them to make the playoffs. Oh. Well, okay, then they probably won't. I don't know. I mean, they've only got to lose one more game for them to be almost like it becomes very hard for them to finish 500. So it's kind of hard for the Dolphins fans to argue that they're going to sneak into the playoffs. And it's like, well, two more losses, you're not even like a 500 team barely. Like 9-8, and then 9-8, and then 8-9. Like it gets pretty ugly pretty quick after that. Two more losses. So like, yeah, they almost have to finish out perfect. Yeah, they need basically them making the playoffs is completely out of their own control. When it's one of those cases in the NFL, generally like that doesn't typically bode well uh, for anybody. Have crazier things happened? Probably. I don't really have a whole lot to otherwise talk about tonight, so I do apologize. Sorry for eating. I'm very hungry. Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, and Patriots. The lockout's about to start, Kenny. Oh no. I hope it doesn't. First work stoppage since 94-95. I don't know. They'll probably get it figured out. I hope it doesn't last the whole season. That would be about a bitch. Yeah, this isn't a baseball stream. I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't care. Not to be rude, dude, but like this stream doesn't even say the word baseball in it, and you keep like bringing up baseball. Go suck his dick then, dude. I don't care. No, it's all right. It's just kind of annoying, dude. All's good. No, Jalen Hurts might miss this week. Doubt it though. What up, Phil? Big game this week, huh? Oh, Seahawks signed Adrian Peterson. That's pretty good, right? Ugh. Probably gonna go for another like 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna end the stream. It's kind of lost the motivation to stream because the beginning of the stream was bad. It was just 10 minutes of nothing. Allen or Mac? I would say it hurts the Patriots a little more because we're more dependent on the win, but we're in New England, so Folk kind of has an idea of how to. No, it's in Buffalo. Yeah, I would say that hurts us a little more. No, I think he's got 1 year left after this year, right? Because they're usually 4-year deals, and he was drafted in 2018. I think he's got one left, right? I wouldn't say this is a good year to evaluate Baker on his ability, though. Unless you think he plays the same injured and hurt. Yeah, so yeah, it probably hurts Mac more with the high wind. Because we score a lot on kicking, so I'm gonna have to put the ball in the end zone this week. Again, sorry for eating. I'm very hungry. Yeah, right. 2018, 19, 20. Oh yeah, this is their 4th years. Yeah, I forget it. It's not like solid. Like it was 2019 was his first. I get that wrong. Blizzard, that'd be pretty dope. Yeah, that would make the game a little bit more fun to watch, and it would be Mac's like first real rumble with the snow like that. The wind could hurt Allen, yeah, a little bit more, but Mac isn't really used to playing with the weather conditions coming from Bama, so let's hope that doesn't really throw his game off a little bit too much. What up, Nicholas? How's it going, man? The Arctic vortex is still unstable. Is it? What does that mean then? I'm sorry, I'm not that into weather stuff. It's a good game. Then they might schedule it again. Oh, for Monday night? Yeah. Hopefully. I like to see the Patriots in primetime. We haven't had a lot of those this year. Oh shit, that is a very long. That is a pretty goddamn long shift. Oh wow, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is out today. Oh yeah, it is. It's back. The first episode. The gang looks back on 2020 to justify their numerous PPE loans as they contributed to the chaos of the past political year. Oh shit. Well, looks like I'm going to be going and watching a little bit of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia once we're done here. Lots of schools in Michigan are closing tomorrow. Well, yeah, they probably should for a minute. Yeah, it's already on season 15. I think it's now the longest running live action comedy show in television. What's up, Steelers Nation? I've been good. How you guys been? Or how you been? Patriots will definitely get more prime time. Yeah, I would say next year, yeah, they're going to be pretty slotted up. Stay in Arctic and move south. Oh, we're getting hit with a vortex? So that would explain the shit weather. It's not because I save where I live. Yeah, I would say so, Kenny. Plus, it seems like you go to a pretty welcoming school. A lot of the schools in Michigan that are going to be in the most trouble, I would say, with all that going on, are going to be like, you know, the bigger schools with a lot of people in them and varied populations of people and different kinds of people, where it's a little easier for several thousand kids to, you know, I don't know how many kids go to Oxford, but it's not exactly a tiny little school. Romo doing. I hate Romo. Nah, I'm sorry to hear about your loss, man. Sorry to hear about your loss. That's always not fun, not good, and you know, depending on who it is, it's always shitty. I'm doing online, and I'll probably just graduate over the computer. I just don't feel safe in school anymore. It's crazy. Yeah, everyone's just shooting the school up. Yeah, it was crazy to me. I got out right before they got real popular as they did. I had to deal with like the fallout of Sandy Hook. Then it was real quiet on the school shooting front for a minute. And I think Virginia Tech happened. That was a college one, so that one wasn't as crazy for me. Sandy Hook happened. I believe I was still in college. Yeah, that's yeah. There's a lot of fucking crazy people out there. Schools are pretty crazy. Teacher wouldn't have dared to do that. I fucking freaked out and sued the whole school. Yeah, teacher wouldn't have wanted to fuck with me like that. I fucking sued everybody in that bitch. Yeah, college is way easier than. You know what's less stressful about college? The social part. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be at fucking public schools and shit like that. Fuck all that, dude. Yeah, schools are a little bit not for me. College is nice though. 'Cause you remove all that crazy fucking social pressure that comes with like school. Fucking everything becomes a lot better. I'm telling you. It's crazy what fucking high schoolers have to go through. The amount of pressure and stress that they're under. To me it's more of a wonder how more of them haven't snapped. When you look at the level of stress or pressure that these people are under, it's like equivalent rates of what like people were in like were admitted to mental institutions for back in like the 50s. So we're like stressing these kids out to the point where like they're fucking crazy basically. I don't get it. That's hilarious. They wouldn't have did that dumb shit at my school. I went to a very wealthy public high school, and teachers knew not to fuck with any of kids there. Too many little rich kids running around. Or like parents who were like just borderline rich and a nice lawsuit against the school. Oh, that would put them where they want to be. So at that high school, everybody was real careful. Students had way too much power at that place. We had way too much power, and I utilized it. The high school you went to was on the news. Shit was all on Facebook. You know what's crazy is that like all my fucking teachers at that school like went to the college I went to. It's very odd. Probably indoctrinated to fucking Central Michigan from high school. Went to Catholic Central, or Catholic school, but there was a really bad fight. Once a kid I knew slammed another kid. Oh Jesus! I seen several stabbings in my school, so I don't know. I've seen some pretty wild fights. But there was this kid named Pinky that whenever a fight happened, he would go and stab kids with pencils and shit. He was mentally disturbed, so he barely ever got in trouble. But like he had this condition where he like I don't even know like what it would be called, but he stabbed shit when he got upset, and whenever people fought, this dude got real upset, and he just will pull out these hella sharp pencils and jam them into people's legs. It was quite entertaining. I'd be sitting at lunch and people would fight, and me and Zach would look down the table and be like, there he goes. Because me and my friend Zach would sit with the retarded kids at lunch. Do you want to know? Well, number one, I enjoyed eating lunch with the retarded kids because number one, they're fun people. They always appreciate you way, way, way more. Plus, like they always, like it makes their day when like the non-retarded eat with them. Like it really does. So number one, I've always kind of done that at school. I always sat with the disabled kids. Whatever. But trust me, I would have been one of the one people that would have gotten the note. Hey man, you're pretty cool. Don't come to school tomorrow. I was friends with every single kid that looked like a school shooter. By the way. My entire roster of friends in school, you could look at it and be like, oh, Rob was friends with all the school shooters. How the fuck did he do that? Yeah, I was not going to get took out by a school shooter. I was like, any kid that wears a trench coat, I'm going to befriend immediately. And I did. I befriended a whole litany of weird kids. My one friend, Zach, he's one of my best friends. I knew he was going to shoot the school up if I didn't become his friend, though. This kid ate crab apples and was like, he was a weird fucking dude. And I was like, he's told me 6 times that if I wouldn't have became his friend, he was probably going to be a school shooter. So I'm very happy I did that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking public schools are crazy. We had trees, but like kids found that shit weird, and people would throw crab apples at him. This kid was brutally picked on, but I was larger than everybody. So if I became friends with someone, there wasn't much that anybody could do after that. And I was a very aggressive 12-year-old. Oh, I also would have been like the reason somebody shot the school up too, because I was a fucking brutal bully. Like, I was a systematic bully. I'd get like 14 people against somebody at one time, and I'd get like a whole gang of people. I'd be like, all right, this is how we're going to fuck with this guy. We're going to pull his chair out every time he goes to sit down today. Every class. Tell him I did it too. And it was brutal. I was a fucking horrible 12-year-old. Yeah, I systematically bully people. I would use the school against this kid so he'd feel fucking trapped at this school. In a day? None. I think I've only been in like 3 fist fights. Well, number one, I've always been bigger than everybody, and then as soon as that changed, I was just not. I became very unviolent at like 12. I realized I could fight really good. I didn't get hurt very much, and I don't actually like enjoy hurting people. I enjoy just fucking with people. I think like fucking around with people is really funny, but not if it hurts them. You know, I kind of grew out of violence when I was like 11, maybe 12. I don't even know if I won or lost, right? Because I've never taken headshot damage, right? I've never taken face damage in a fight. So when someone punches me in the head, due to the fact that it's just a solid, like it's just solid. Oh, it's all right, Ven. Like you can hit it as hard as you want, and more than likely nothing's going to happen. If you miss by like an inch, I have a giant fucking just like. That's my head, dog. It's just fucking solid. Like you can ram on it. And I don't feel most things that when they touch my head, I just don't feel it. So I don't know. I've been hit in the face a lot, but nothing really happens. And usually in a fight, after I've been hit in the face, the person, I could tell their hand is fucked up in some way, and I would feel bad and be like, well, I don't think I need to punch you then. I won. So is that winning or losing the fight? I throw no punches but do maximum damage in defense. Is that a W or an L in a fight? Because like I've seen kids come back to school with like hand casts on. The one time I got into a fight and I was like, you can hit me first, and the kid lit me up. He fired on my bitch ass is what it was referred to. They're like, oh shit, he's getting fired on. And then the guy stopped and I started laughing. And I was like, all right, my turn. And he was like, dude. And he went to hold his hands up, right? And this is what he did. And I was like, what's wrong with your wrist? He's like, I can't move my hands. And I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, well, I like looked around at everybody and I went, I don't think I can fucking hit this guy. And I didn't. I just let him hit me like 30 times in the face. I had one small bump on my forehead, and this guy had 2 broken wrists. It was is that a win or a loss? Did I win that fight? I've grappled with this since I was 11, by the way. I don't know who won this fight to this day. Me and him decided it was a tie because I technically didn't throw any punches, but I also sustained way less damage in the fight. He had a cast for like 4 months on both of his wrists. This dude was like this. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was is that a W or is that a law? I got the, if I wasn't like built like a brick shithouse, like in terms of just my head being gigantic and being able to just tank shots, I'm pretty sure I'd have been knocked unconscious. But I don't know what to consider that one. But I've also got 3 younger brothers, so I also could probably just take an ass whooping better than, and 2 of them are like the same age as me, and it is what it is. So I got that natural fucking. Yeah, I've never been in too brutal of a fight. I'm just not a violent guy. Plus, I don't want to get knocked out. I feel like if I was to fall and crack my head, that's how I die early. So I'm all good. Plus, most people don't really want to ever fight me in person. It's always a weird thing. People say they get mad and they just yell at me, and it's just like, okay. So like, for some reason, people can get really, really, really pissed off at me, and they never hit me. And it's just like, what, you think I'm crazy? You think I got a knife on me? I might. See, I run my mouth a lot, right? See, yeah, you probably don't want to fight anybody then. I'm a very passive, but like I don't know why. I think people can also tell like most people could probably beat the dog shit out of me, so you wouldn't get very far. Plus, I'd just be like, doing that did nothing, fucking pussy. It would really be a useless endeavor. Number one, everybody knows you're gonna win, so congratulations, you just beat up an 150-pound man. Did you feel good about yourself? With a broken back, congratulations, you just beat up a man who's barely fucking not a cripple. Good job, bully. And he's still talking shit. You failed miserably at your job. He's even louder about it now because there's people forming. And now he can be a victim. Oh no. You've lost this exchange. I'll get pussy out of this. And if I somehow win, oh, that's even worse. You never want to lose to me. And if I somehow beat someone in a fight ever, that would be the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen someone else go through. But like, dude, you got knocked out by a guy who... who had to quit playing football because of a back injury at 15. Do you realize I can't shovel snow? I'm not medically permitted to shovel snow. Imagine getting yoked up by me. That'd be some embarrassing shit. Be like, oh yeah, you got your ass whooped, homie. Imagine getting, I gotta go ice my back after I threw a couple of them punches though. I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, I'm not allowed to shovel snow for more than like 20 minutes. Like if I push a good line of snow and shovel it and then do another line of show and shovel it and I do a third line, my back literally starts going I feel like my back, like there's like this pressure that starts where it feels like someone's grabbing onto my spine and just going like this. And then pulling it out like that. It feels like something's twisting and pulling whenever it's 3 lines of snow down a decent driveway. That's how long I can shovel snow for. And then I just go, oh, I'm in so much pain. Really, that's a brutal way to live your life, let me tell you. Fuck football. It's just whenever weight gets involved with me, I just can't do weight. So I can't work out. Like I wish I could. But I often forget if my back gets sore, it's not just you did like 20 straight push-ups. That's different. That's my body weight. Yeah. It's not really weight, is it? I weigh that weight. You have to think about it in terms of like how heavy is snow? Think about the motion that is pulling and pushing snow, right? When you push snow, you're using your back shoulder, and when you twist and pull or make a shovel motion, it's almost entirely lower back. Isn't push-ups basically your chest, your arms, your shoulders? Yeah, Taysom Hill's back. I think they have Kareem, not Kareem. What's his name? Yeah, so it's totally different thing. My most of my body, so it's my lower back that's the big issue. Like it's literally like it's like my tailbone. My tailbone already sits off like this. Like my tailbone when I'm all fully healthy and everything's good, this is where how my tailbone sits. Most of them kind of have this like mine's like sideways. It's just bullshit. Yeah, Kamara's back. Sorry, I was trying to think of his name. And I think Ingram's back. I think Ramzik's back, and I think that's why the Saints are going to win. Yeah, Ingram's back as well, and I believe Ramzik as well. Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of guys coming back for New Orleans. By the way. I have very strong shoulders and upper body. It's probably one of the few things of my upper body that have any strength is my arms and my shoulders. And my fucking grip. I got this Iron Man grip. Dude. Listen to this. When I grab something, this is what you hear. It's not as loud as it used to be. How do I think Taysom Hill will do as a starting quarterback? He's not a real starter. But he'll probably be a lot better than Trevor Siemian, I would imagine. He can do more, right? He can run around. He probably has a little bit better arm. Oh, probably like a more competent Tim Tebow. No, it doesn't. Working out sucks asshole, and I'm always tired. Yeah, he's like a more capable Tim Tebow. It's not much. Saints aren't that good. They're all right. Injuries kind of fucked their season over, though. So, if they still had Jameis, they'd be hard to beat. It's his first start at the QB position. Oh, I didn't know that. Hopefully he has a good start then. Oh. Jones isn't playing? Really? Oh, the Seahawks. I didn't know. Is he ruled out? Oh, damn. Oh, that sucks for the Giants fans. They're going to get destroyed. Since Breeze left. Oh, okay. He'll probably be all right. Taysom's been working a lot. I would say Giants, Steelers, Broncos. Yeah, I'd say Seahawks are where he's going to be next year. Yeah. I think Seattle fires Pete Carroll. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Russ is going to leave Seattle. They're going to fire fucking Pete Carroll before they let him leave. Nah, Pete's done. If anybody's gone, it's fucking Pete Carroll. They're done with that. He needs to go. He doesn't get football anymore or something. Like not the current game. No, I don't think Seahawks are going to go into a rebuild. Nope. They're too talented overall to go into a rebuild. That's like 3 signings and they fix the whole thing. I'm going to be very honest. The Seahawks aren't that destitute. You put like 2 offensive linemen on there and like a really good corner, and they're like wildly improved. Like, and you really can't convince me that's all it'll take to fix them. Like, because it's not that much. Their running game is pretty good. They got good receivers. They've got a good quarterback. Again, give them a good left tackle and like a good guard, and they'll wildly improve. Yeah, I don't think the Steelers are in a rebuild either. They just got to replace their quarterback. Like, I feel like people use the word rebuild way too liberally, because that's not what any of these teams need to do. Like, rebuild means get rid of everybody, fire the coaches, fire everybody, bring in a new everything. That's a prior rebuild that you guys are using. All your teams are doing is replacing quarterbacks or head coaches. Seattle would be the closest thing, but like they're not going to get rid of all their players like that. They're not fire sailing anybody this offseason. They're not going to trade away any of their players. Like, what would be the point of that? To just be really bad all of a sudden? Like that would be the only reason. No, they'd fire the head coach and see if they can salvage the roster. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense, Phil. Why would a backup quarterback beat on the Patriots? I'm curious to see what your reasoning for that is. It has nothing to do with what we were just talking about, though, but okay. It's funny that you think your backup would destroy us. It's kind of a weird statement when Josh has only been able to do it like twice. Yeah, Russ will just stay in Seattle for a couple years, especially if they fire Pete. But my thing more on the rebuilds is like good teams do what the Patriots did. They have like a weird year and then they're good again. Juju effect. Yeah, you know what's funny? The Patriots listen to music in practice, so I don't know. Man, don't get insensitive when you're gonna shit talk my team and say we're gonna lose to a backup quarterback. So, hey man, don't get sensitive. Uh, yeah, I was talking to Steelers Nation as well, literally telling him that like a lot of teams listen to music while they're practicing. I'm just saying like that's like that's like a real thing. Like the Patriots tweet their practice playlist before they start practicing. I was stunned that the Steelers don't even like what are they? Is it just silent? That would be fucking creepy, wouldn't it? Just pure silence. Oh, Claypool. Fucking Tomlin's weird, dude. Tomlin also agrees that taunting should be called. He's a shitty coach in terms of like shit like that. He just doesn't listen to his players or something. Yeah, if my players wanted music to be played while they're practicing, I wouldn't give a fuck. Literally, okay, what song you guys want on? I don't understand why that was even a thing. Like, what? Why is he so against it? What's the big deal? There's noise and music during the games. Did you know that when they play the actual game, there's like noise and distraction going on? So it's fucking weird that they practice in utter silence. No, do you guys not get what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck are they practicing in utter silence with no distraction going on? Yeah, because Tomlin seems like a really good head coach with all the way his fucking his players definitely are, right? He doesn't understand what players want at all, like at all. He's a terrible player. He like wants to be a players coach, but has no idea how to handle players, no idea how to be a head coach. No, it's annoying. It's another sign he just doesn't listen to players. Like he just doesn't. He's not a players coach. I'm sorry. He is the complete opposite of a players coach, and he's always tried to like play off as like, "Oh, I'm the ultimate players coach." The media's always tried to paint him as this. Dude, he's the leader of the anti-taunting movement. He's like the leader of the no fun league movement in the league. Yet he lets his own players just run the fuck around. Ugh. No, he tries to present himself as a players coach, but all of a sudden he just doesn't want to be. You know who's a players coach? Bill Belichick. Want to know who's the best coach of this fucking era? Bill Belichick. Because he listens to his players and doesn't treat them like a bunch of fucking babies like everybody else in the league does to their fucking $1 million grown men. Do you know that the Patriots have 3 fundamental rules of their organization? You do your job, show up on fucking time, and don't talk to the media. Like, don't give them anything. That's the 3 rules you have in New England. Everything else is whatever. And everyone says like the Patriots would be the worst team. Not really. There's no rules there. Like you just, as long as you fucking do your like, I would not want to play for the Steelers. I'd play for the Patriots a million times before the Steelers. And I'm sure that's going to be a growing sentiment in the league because it seems like the more you find out about what goes on behind closed doors in New England, it doesn't sound like a bad place at all. They just win a lot and they're also having a good time while they win. 3 rules. Do you know that certain other teams have rules for like what you can wear on game day? They make like, or like what equipment you can wear and who you can like. Ugh. Yeah, I had 11-5. I had easily 12-5 or 11-6. I remember having to do the Patriots schedule thing several times with a lot of people to explain to them how easy our fucking schedule was, number one. I tried to explain to you guys that we're going to win 11 or 12 games just because our schedule is bullshit. We have 6 hard games this year. The Bills twice, the Colts, I believe it was the Titans, the Saints and Tampa Bay and Dallas. Those were the 6 games that we could have lost. And we've won a couple of them. Yeah, it was NFC South next year. That might be a little bit of a problem. I don't know. I think the time to get the NFC South was this year. I think the Saints are going to wind up with a quarterback somehow this offseason. Oh, you make videos, man? I didn't know that. Post your channel in the Discord sometime. Why the hell didn't I know that? The other coaches matter most. Yeah, that's a dumb idea. I don't disagree that all your coaches matter, but like your head coach is your most important one. Oh, your Tic Tac chat. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't use Tic Tac. I don't believe in that shit. The Pentagon doesn't let their employees have their kids download it. I'm like, oh fuck that. Yeah, some people who have TikTok might want to follow it. I don't know. I don't have it. Yes, sir, Kenny. Bears, Lions, and not so easy with. Well, Minnesota's easy, unless they fire Zimmer. Yeah, yeah, you're fine. I don't fuck around with the. Where the fuck did my drink go? Vikings winning it all. What? Yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm in fucking college with a lot of people who like TikTok, and I just don't say anything because I'm like 28 years old, and if I start complaining about TikTok, they're gonna be like, "Aren't you like 28? You fucking boomer." I'd be like, yeah, TikTok away, kids. Oh, that's crazy. Hit them with the Fortnite dancing or whatever the fuck that's called. Yeah, I know all the drama with all the TikTok people. You got that vaguely looking homosexual fella doing a no shirt dance. Um, what's up, Grim Phoenix? And one of his buddies who are on steroids, and they're all on steroids, are doing the same thing. What a not gay thing that they're doing. That's totally cool. I don't like dancing. That's my bit. I think it's fucking awful when people dance. I get so cringy when people just start dancing. Like even if they're really good at it, I'm like, oh, that's so gay. Stop. I've never been. What's up, Grim? I've never been impressed with somebody just break dances. I'm like, ugh, stop it, dude. Nothing about that was cool. You just looked really dumb. If somebody was just watching from the distance and seeing you just going like this, they'd be like, or they didn't have the context of dancing, they'd be like, what the fuck is that guy doing? That man needs help. But yeah, I don't see the point of it. Vine was the same way. I didn't really like Vine either. I was like, fuck this. This is dumb too. I hate short videos. I don't like anything. I fucking and girls can only dance because I like to see them move around. That's the only reason. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. I don't get cringed out when I see women dance. That's always nice. Um, Never mind. I'll retract that. I do quite like when women dance, but no, Vine was a lot better. Vine was awesome. Yeah, Juju was acting like an asshole. I don't know. I just I don't like short form content stuff. Yeah, I don't trust dudes who dance like. I don't know. So I don't know. No guy can dance good. That's all I have to tell you. Not one guy has ever made me go, "Wow, what a good dancer." It makes me go, ugh. I'm sorry. The only person my if I dated a bitch and she did TikToks, I fucking would be showing my asshole in every TikTok. I would fucking I go into the corner of the room and she wouldn't even know I was in that bitch, and my whole asshole would just be showing in that bitch. No, that didn't cost the season. Juju Smith didn't cost his team the season by dancing. Um, I'm pretty sure not having a real quarterback was the reason their season didn't really go anywhere that year. But you know, let's all pretend it was the guy dancing before the game somehow is the reason they were losing. Because Juju was the reason their defense was giving up points. Yeah, but people overinflate the TikTok thing with him. It's also like, what are you really going to say that was the reason the team lost? More so than Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown ever were? Probably not. So, I'd fucking hawk a loogie on every team's diamond before a baseball game. What of it? Literally, I would go and I'd spit right in front of their dugout. Like, what? Like, so? Like, some people just shit talk in weird ways. I was fucking brutal about stuff like that. I fucking would claw up people's shit with my fucking cleats. In football, I literally would just like leave giant divots in their field. Like after the game, I would just go into the end zone and just start kicking it with my fucking heel. Like, so? Some people are just shitlords, dude. That's just how. Maybe that's how we talk shit. If his team was better, that's a great way to get your opponent playing in their emotions and not playing smart. Well, the AB thing was more Vontez Burfict's fault. But also, I think a lot of expectations were placed on Juju to be a number one receiver, and I think that's where more he fell off. Right. The problem with Juju is he was never a number one, and he thought, and the whole league thought, oh, this is a number one, and no, he wasn't. He was always a nice complementary receiver, and he still is. But now that they have Deontay Johnson and Claypool, you don't really need Juju. Yeah, AB was a real thing. More than just that. Yeah, I was gonna say their OC was bad last year with the Steelers. If Juju went to the Chargers, yeah, that'd be a good spot for him. And it's not like Juju isn't the like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say he's like the best wide receiver, but I feel he gets a very unfair rap because of his off the field activities. You know what I mean? It's a weird one to come in as. I don't care about politics. Go somewhere else with the weird politics stuff, please. Appreciate it. Yeah, Deontay Johnson's really good. Really, really good. I mean, Claypool will be very nice for when this. That's why I don't think the Steelers need to do a rebuild. Just go get like a mobile-ish quarterback and deal with a kind of bad line for a year, and you should be. That's the weird thing. Like the Steelers do not need to rebuild. Just go get a real quarterback. Just go get a real quarterback. They got that Freiermuth kid. They've got Claypool, who's young and coming up. They got Deontay Johnson. Like, you have the pieces of it. I don't think Haskins is a real NFL quarterback, sadly. Yeah, they could start him, but it's like if that's going to be your option, you're going to lose a lot of games next year. Like, you're committing to not having a good season. There is no one going to trade the Steelers a quarterback, by the way. No one is going to. Steelers Nation, your team isn't very well liked, and nobody's just going to give you guys a quarterback. Yeah, this is a bad year. You guys are just going to have to chuck this year and maybe next year into the... Yeah, you guys should be looking into... Hilariously, you should go get Baker if the Browns really give up on him. Like, that'd be the gangster move, is just go steal Baker because they don't really understand how good a quarterback they got in Cleveland. But, like... they're like the only fan base that thinks Baker sucks at football. Have you guys noticed this? Like, if you ask any other fan base, we all understand that Baker's their best option at quarterback. And, like, most of us who don't have a quarterback would be like, oh, I'd fucking take Baker in a heartbeat. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, Browns fans are just like, fuck this loser. It's like, guy, he's hurt. Like, five standard, yeah, they've been doing that forever, loved. The NFL has just always been a league of colorful personalities, let's put it that way, right? I feel like we've heard about the troubled football player trope for a very long time, and it's just never any different. I'm never surprised when shit like this happens with football players. I'm always upset and saddened when they make mistakes like that, sure. But, like, am I ever surprised when a Henry Ruggs situation pops up, or a Damon Arnett, or fucking Chad Wheeler of the Seahawks? Did those situations ever surprise me? No. Very, very rarely. God damn it. Fucking Mike Tomlin's going to go 8-8 this year. You know how? 8-8-1, baby. Yeah, Baker would be the best option for a lot of teams right now. Like, other than the fact that he's hurt, he'd be having a good season. Like, it's just dumb, dude. Like, Cleveland fans, what are you guys gonna get your hands on? What do you want more than Baker? What available quarterback is gonna just go there? Like, yeah, the tie's completely fucked. Yeah, they don't have a quarterback, and their offense is. They don't have an offensive line. They don't have a quarterback. They've got a lot of other things, though. But, yeah, the offensive line and quarterback situation is pretty bad. At least with the Steelers, their quarterback was good and maybe could be a little bit better if the offensive line wasn't as horseshit as it was, right? Like, I'm pretty sure most of us could get through that. I'm really still just surprised Ben didn't retire when the Pouncey retired. Yeah, Big Ben's. Yeah, I really enjoy the Steelers are going to be able to go 500 again if they want to. Yeah, Ben's old. He needs to not have that line in front of him. And he's got a dog shit offensive line. And he won them playoff games. Like, if you were a Lions fan, you wouldn't even be like, you'd just be like, man, these fucking Browns fans are entitled as fuck. They won a playoff game with this dude, and they want to get rid of him. Lions fans would take Baker in a heartbeat. They'd be like, give us fucking Baker Mayfield. Are you kidding me? Ben, I find Ben sticking around admirable to some extent, right? Because he looked at that roster and that quarterback situation and went, motherfucker, if I leave, I just can't leave with that. What the fuck? That's really what it feels like. I feel like he likes the Steelers way too much to leave you guys high and dry like that. Yeah, it's not a good look for baseball, man. It's definitely they're locking out. My guess is the players wind up winning this ultimately. Read a letter from the commissioner. Let's see. Oh, it's a long letter. You guys want me to read this garbage? From Robert Manford. Or Fred. Well, let me just pop this over. This nerd. This motherfucking idiot who didn't unban Pete Rose like a dumb bitch. Let's see what these fucking idiots got. I'm going to read this in his actual voice. The Bills just don't impress me sometimes. Y'all got wins to make Eagles fans happy. Oh, yeah, you're just talking shit. You want Russ to the Eagles? I don't think Russ is going to get traded. All right. Yeah, no, I have no problem with Big Ben. I think he would have won more Super Bowls if it wasn't for Peyton and Brady. He'd probably win 3 or 4 Super Bowls with that. And he's probably the best quarterback the Steelers have ever had. It is probably not close. All right. To our fans, I first want to... This is the actual voice of Rob Manfred. I want to thank you for all your continued support for the great game of baseball. This past season, we were reminded of how the national pastime can bring us together and restore our hope despite the difficult challenges of a global pandemic. As we begin to emerge from one of the darkest periods in our history, our ballparks were filled with the fans, the games were filled with excitement, and millions of families felt the joy of watching baseball together. I fucking hate Rob Manfred, by the way. This is why I'm so disappointed about the decision I'm not going to read all this shit. He's blaming it on the fucking players. Are you kidding me? What a piece of garbage, dude. Yeah, I'm not laughing anymore. That annoyed me. Oh, I fucking hate that guy so much. He's literally blaming the fucking players. Oh, what a piece of shit. What an actual piece of shit just to immediately start blaming the players. No, fuck him. Fuck him. It's the Players League anyway. Oh, fuck him, dude. Nope, they deserve to have no power, by the way. I'm so for like players owning the league. Oh my god, that makes me so angry. To read that it's the fault of the players union, nah, it's the fault of you idiots who make you all the fucking money. You would have no product if these guys stopped playing baseball for you sorry motherfucking losers. Holy shit, I hate commissioners and shit like that. I hate when these fucking weird old people fucking try to own the players union. It's like, no, hold on a second. You wouldn't have a fucking league worth a penny if it wasn't for the athletes. Like if they just stopped and made their own league, you'd be fundamentally fucked. What? Me out there? I'll still go and try out and make the new MLB if they want to make a new one and like it's just, whatever they got left is the new MLB. But like no one's gonna watch that horse shit when I'm a starting pitcher winning gold gloves and shit, smoking ciggies on the mound. All right, I'm about to throw a pitch, bitch. Fucking 28 miles an hour. Ooh, the heat. Yeah, let's go back to the 1930s baseball. We don't want to go back to that fucking horse. This is dumb. I really hate when the fucking and they're gonna go greedy players. It's the greedy players wanting too much money. Fuck you. A letter to baseball fans. Let's just shorten it up. We're very fucking greedy. Ugh. Sorry, I don't mean to be so fucking shit lording. I just hate baseball sometimes. Steelers will win Sunday. Dude, Goodell wouldn't be this stupid. Like, he wouldn't allow people to be that stupid about his product. No, I'll be out. See, the NFL just works better with their league. Like, they'll actually talk to their people because they understand that where their power in their league is. It's just so annoying that the fucking league would just blame the players union, dude. They just straight up just said, "Hey, it's not our fucking fault. These guys are a bunch of greedy faggots." That's basically what Rob Manfred just said in that. He's like, "Hey, these idiots, these retards want way too much of our fucking money that we make doing absolutely nothing." Isn't that fucking crazy? Why would they want more shit? They don't deserve more. The fuck? We make the rules. Well, this is our game. They play it. Huh? Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't think that's how the game should be. And the players union needs to get stronger and tell these people to go fuck themselves. Like, unequivocally go fuck themselves. And that's exactly what the players union is doing, too. I'm glad that the baseball finally has somebody with a set of testicles running their players union again, which is good. They always usually do. Only fucking players union that will do this, by the way. And they're going to... I don't play their fucking season if they don't fucking give in 100%. Fuck these owners. Fuck the league for saying that. They can eat a bag of dicks. I always side with the worker in this strike. Fucking scumbags. I was going to have fun with that and read that till I literally started reading that they're like, it is the players union's fault. We tried our best to be helpful and nice. But the fucking greedy bitch players who make all the money, they're the problem. Them greedy motherfuckers who are the reason all of us have jobs and have a whole bunch of money made anyway. You know, the reason the money is generated, the tickets are sold, the merchandise is sold. Yeah, them motherfuckers want more for some reason. Why would we give them more? What have they done to deserve any of it? Except make sure that they're the sole reason the money is generated in the fucking first place. Ugh. It's the same logic people use, like... The same reason that some people will defend, like, well, the women's soccer team just doesn't generate that much money. That's why they don't make a lot of money. That's the same reason why none of these people working in the front office of baseball should make any fucking money. Do you really think they generate anything comparatively? No, they should make nothing. You should be a volunteer, basically, in this bitch. Because your impact is zero. Yeah, I think New England will win on Monday night. Sorry, I know, I'm sorry. I love baseball. It's literally my favorite sport. I like it more than I like football. But football, like baseball, I just never really get that, like, as long as the game's being played and my team's doing well, I'm very happy with baseball. But like with football, I get really into. But I enjoy baseball way more. It's like such an easy going thing for me. It's just like, the game I understand without trying. I don't even have to think about baseball, and I know what's going to happen for the most part. I'm usually a little surprised by one team in the World Series. I'm like, oh, okay. But not really. No, you're fine. Yeah, I do think the Patriots will win. We're going to have more streams leading up into the weekend with football streams. There's Friday, there's a Saturday stream and all that. Yeah, I feel good for the Atlanta teams somewhat. You know, not for the Falcons. Fuck them. But, like, yeah, you guys, you know, it's nice to see a team win who doesn't get to win a lot. Or a city win that doesn't win a lot anyway. Tigers, yeah, I think next year. Yeah, I think we are playoff contenders. World Series contenders. I think we'll win the World Series in like 2024. 100%. I called my shot 2 years ago with this team. Yeah, this is a very well put together baseball team. It's built like a lot of the World Series winners of the past, like the Royals, the Astros. In terms of building up a young core and then structuring around that in terms of your free agency signings. Sign where you didn't draft well. And that's what the Tigers are doing. So, and you always need more starting pitching. So, always, always, always. It's almost 1 o'clock where I'm at, by the way. I was gonna get off the stream an hour ago. I had shit I had to do tonight too. Fuck, dude. Shit, dude. I'm gonna be all fucking tired now. All right, though. I think I'm gonna have to start wrapping it up though, because it's like 20 minutes from when I want to be asleep. So, and I've got like an hour's worth of shit I have to go do now. That's all right though. I'll probably just wake up a little earlier and do it then. It's looking like UGA and yeah, it could be UGA versus Michigan in the Natty. That'd be pretty fun. I do think UGA should be favored to win though, like you're saying. Yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow though. I'm like 50-50 on doing that game tomorrow, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, that game looks like horse shit. But I don't know. You guys want me to do that game tomorrow? I mean, I will. But Chargers or Cowboys and Saints, I'll be honest, it fucking really sounds like a stinker, but I'll do the game. And then of course there's Friday. We'll do the Friday hangout streams, and Saturday will be the preview for Week 13, and then Sunday obviously we just we got the Lions and Broncos Chiefs will be a good one actually. So yeah, that 100% on that one. And Lions Vikings. So we got some games to do this weekend. Got a few streams ahead. So, but yeah, we're live pretty much the rest of the week until next Tuesday. So, all right, I'll keep you posted. I'm not 150% on if I'll stream tomorrow. I have to write a story up. And that could take a little while. I gotta write my final story for the class tomorrow. And that could be a little time consuming. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pop in. All right, though, guys. I appreciate everyone who came out. The stream definitely started off a little slower, but that's all right. People can only get in when they get in, I guess. And again, it's never really about like view count. It's always more just people chatting. It's a lot easier to stream with just one person chilling. What's up, JJ? As right now, Bengals would play the Chiefs. Yep. Yeah, we'll take a quick look at playoff picture too. Right now, AFC, the Patriots would play the Chargers. Yeah, Patriots would play the Chargers. The Bills would play the Titans. The Chiefs would play Packers would then play the Washington. Chargers would play the 49, or the Bucks would play the 49ers, and Cowboys and Rams. So that's what your playoffs look like right now. We'll see, JJ. We'll see, my friend. But all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you for all the likes as well. I appreciate that too. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Tigers. Go Patriots. And oh my. Bye-bye.